So RG3, he responded to Ryan Clark. I don't know if everybody seen Ryan Clark video earlier on the show Pivot. He was talking about RG3 and his love for Caucasian women, and how he felt he attacked Angel Reese and all of those things. You just got to check it out. So RG3 went to his YouTube page, obviously, and responded to what all the things Clark had to say, and you check that out.
I'm trying to please God. I'm trying to wake up every single day and try to get better for my family. I'm not trying to please man. But why is that even in question just because he disagrees with my sports take? I gotta make it be known, like, my support is not based upon the color of somebody's skin. It's based on the content of their character. I think one of the greatest Americans to ever live, Martin Luther King Jr., said that. Hell, he's the reason I'm even able to marry my wife. Because back then, it was frowned upon. It was illegal for a black man and a white woman to get married. So why would Martin Luther King Jr. fight for everything that he fought for and do everything that he did in the civil rights movement and push us forward for another black man to try to tear you down and tear down your sports take and make it personal and talk about your wife and your family? That's wrong. My sports opinions are based not on the color of someone's skin, but they're based upon what I see and using my experience and expertise as an athlete to come to a conclusion so I can talk to you guys about what I see, how I saw it, give you the example.
RG3, he don't have a clue, First of all, he lying. He's saying he never kept it in the sport, which you didn't keep it in the sport, because you talked about her character. You judged her character by saying she hate Caitlin Clark, and you don't know that. So you just putting a false narrative on her. You saying that you only gonna please one person, and that's God. But in the Bible it say you can't. So you can't be a false prophet, and you false right now. You can't bear witness and be a false prophet because you don't know what's going on, and you just saying what you feel going on. You ain't supposed to be doing that. So that's two. You lying about keeping it in sports with Angel Reese, and then you saying about you only try to please God. Well, God ain't pleased right now. You feel me? He not pleased at all. And anytime something happens racially in a person that's in a white person that's under the gun for the racism at that moment, it's only one person that they're gonna quote. They're gonna quote this one person every time. It's gonna be Martin Luther King Jr. Every time they're gonna say the same quote every time. I don't judge a man by his color of his skin, only by the contents of his character. They're gonna say the same thing. And here you got this black man that's being called out for basically hating on black women because he with a white woman. And the first name he used, well, second he used because he used God, but the second name he used, Martin Luther King, quoted the same thing. Like, you literally just you're not helping your case, because that's what people that get called out for racism do. They're gonna quote Martin Luther King all the time, even though ding ding they killed Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna keep doing this, and you just gotta reflect. This his whole 9-minute video. He didn't accept no accountability for his part in the thing. He just, Ryan, you shouldn't talk about my wife. First of all, Ryan never said nothing about your wife. He said your wife is a lovely lady when he met her, and you should value her more than just her skin color. Like, she's more than just her skin color. That's what he's saying. So he's not talking about your wife. He's talking about you, and you not taking it in and see what I done wrong and how can I come across different. Because it don't necessarily mean you meant what meant it how it came across, but you gotta accept that you didn't convey the message right. First of all, even if you didn't mean it, you got to say that, I made it. You can't just be defensive and you talking about my wife and you cross the line and all. Like, come on, man. It's Ryan Clark of all people, man. We know how Ryan Clark get down. He ain't talking about your wife. Just listen to what he's saying. He was right. And your whole response just made you look even worse to me in my eyes. So again, RG3, you got to do better, black man. You know what I'm saying? You got to do better. You ain't that big of a media person, but there's somebody, it's a black kid out there looking up to you right now. And you got to represent us well. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do better, my brother. But that's all I had to say on the matter. I had to get back on and say that, but I'm out.